Hello everyone, good evening and have a cool evening. Welcome back to my video. And the thought of the day today is that knowledge to human being just as a fragrance of flower. Without fragrance, the flower are worthless. Just as without knowledge, human beings are nothing more than an animal. I repeat once again, knowledge to human being just as a fragrance of flower. Without fragrance, the flower are worthless. Just as without knowledge, human beings are nothing more than an animal. It means you can say that on Hindi, मनुष्य का ज्ञान एक फूल की सुगंध की तरह है। जिस तरह बिना सुगंध का फूल बेकार है, ठीक उसी तरह बिना ज्ञान का मनुष्य एक जानवर से ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं। I would like to explain in English. You can say that knowledge to human being just as a fragrance of flower. It means you can say that you always know that there in every flowers there is some little bit of a fragrance which makes that a specialist of the plants. It means if any flowers have not their fragrance, there are no any kinds of smells, then the flowers are worthless. No anyone can like that flowers because the flowers which have no their fragrance, the people around us or the user of that or the people who generally use that kind of flowers are the if the flowers have no any kind of fragrance, then no one can take any kind of interest on that flowers. Justice is human being. If you are a human being and you have no knowledge to any kinds of learning, you have no knowledge to any things, you have no any specialization on you, then the people around you are never like you, because it is necessary to be a knowledge to in the every persons or the every peoples. You have to be learn everything, you need to be learn the things around you, you have to learn the whatever the things so needed to be learned, because knowledge is very important to us. Education is the most important things for the persons. That's why the inner thought which I had explained, that the knowledge is like a fragrance of a flower, because without fragrance the flower are worthless. Just without knowledge, human being also are worthless. So it is necessary to have a knowledge of any field. Doesn't matter that is academic or the professional or that is anything. You need to be get more knowledge and educations, because education is very mandatory for everyone's. Now coming back to the point, today I wake up at early in the morning, and after wake uping, just I done the exercises as for the last day. Then I had after doing exercise, and then I had started to do you can say that the cooking foods. And when I had to just cooking food, during that I had start reading at least 1 or 2 hour I had read. And after reading 1 or 2 hours, then I had taken the, you can say that the lunch whatever I had eaten, and today I had cooked something different. That is the fry of the, you can say that the brinjal fry, where we get that's really so delicious to it. You can also try when you cut the brinjal in two pieces and rub there a while, any while, and then make that will be to fry. You can on the gas of the gas stove or any the stove you have used in the homes. When after when it is being fried, you can peel out the whatever the skins of the brinjals, and then after rub it and make it mix there are lots of spices. That's usually make really a very delicious. That is too delicious to it. Today I eat a lots of rices, you can say that, as per compared to the yesterday, because that's just too delicious. And so that today I eat only one times, because the first time I had eaten a lots. And after eating that foods, then I come back to the studies. And today I think today I'm being satisfied to read. But whatever I read, and how many reads, I never get satisfied, because I, I like too much to read. I think by day it is being so being interested to read. That's why I'm taking a lot of interest on reading. So today I read at least 3 4 hours continuously, and after reading, then after take a break of, you can say that, 1 hour of sleep. I had also take today I sleep 1 hour, and after wake upping, then just started studying reading. And during reading, I had to learning a one points. That's a grammatical term. You can say that's a grammatical hack today I learned, that you have ever. This is the difference between the do, does, and did. Peoples are generally using that whenever they talk anything, they are generally use that with in the terms of did. You can say that many of the us is telling that like that, I did not I did not went to the market. They are thinking that we have to use in the past terms. That's why they use did also and went verb to also, which is totally wrong. I didn't knew it. I didn't knew the questions. It didn't you have to use already didn't, and you also use new, and then use the second form of the verb, which is being incorrect. So the difference between the did, do, and does is that if you're using did, then always try to use the present form of the verb. Present form of the verb, it means your verb form, first verb form. Like this type. I did not go to the market. I did not know the answer. I did not take a bath. This is the I didn't eat. This is the correct form of using. And second one is do. That did is used in a past form of the sentence, but the verb which you use in there, that is the present form of a verb. And the do is used in the present tense, but the verb which is you use here, that is verb is also be related to the, you can say that the subjects. That is when you always use do with that plural subject. That is do, that you, they, we have two persons. Whenever this time when the plural persons or when the plural forms of the subject, then you use the do. Like you do not go to market, and you do not go to the, you do not eat food. This type of sentence you can form. And in a does is used in the singular form of the sentence. It is also as a tense, a present tense, but it is used in the singular form of the verb. That is he, she, it, or they, you, or no, sorry, they not. He, she, it, name, or any single persons. Like he does not bath today. He does not go to Delhi. These are the sentence. The difference between this do, did, and does is that did will use in the past form, and the verb which you use in did, that is a singular form of verb. And sorry, do, does, and did difference is that did will be used on that in the past tense, and the verb form which you use in the did, that is the present form of a verb, that is v1. And the does which you use, that is in the present form of a present tense, and the verb which you use there, that are the singular form of you can use, that is subject, that is a he, she, it, subject will be used there, or singular subject. And the do is will be used in the plural subject, and that is in present tense. That is, you can say that you, they, we, two persons names. These are the difference which I had learned today. And after learning this, then I've gone for the tuitions for teaching, and then I come back from teaching. I come back to the room and again started teaching for one more students that was as my besides, he's living besides of me, and I used to teach him. And then after teaching him, I talked to the, in the, you can say that my with my families. Then I talk to my mothers and my sisters, and after talking to them, then I go talk to my one that I talk to the sir of the coaching institute, that's from hostels. After a long time I talk to him, and after talking to him, that's I feel so happy to talk to him. That's from a lots of times I wanted to talk to him, but I have never get at more time to be get connect with him. That's why today I talk to him at least 10 minutes. That's because that time I have to also teach another one, because that time I have no more time on me also. That's why I'm not talking too much, but I will talk after, you can say that after sometimes. Then after talking, then I start teaching the students which come to me for reading. Then I teach him. Then I start cooking the chapatis. Today I cook at least, I am being alone, and today by mistake I had cooked at 15 chapatis where it's being too much, and tomorrow I will take it as a breakfast. Now after that I come back to you, and I also talk to with more friends also before during the cooking. And after that I come back to you and doing this. So till then, keep watching, keep learning, and keep supporting, and keep following the thought which I had explained you in the first of the video, because that thought is very necessary, and that thought is very useful for the whole the persons. So bye bye.